Hello and welcome to Wildlife Cam. A very hot start to the week up until Monday when it started to cool down, and then we finally had some rain early on Tuesday morning. The water lilies in the pond have been growing profusely, so I've taken a bunch of them out and put them in the water hole on the far side. I'm carefully placing their roots underneath some rocks to hold them in place, but then this guy decided he wanted to come and rearrange things. Now, elephants don't eat water lilies. If they did, there wouldn't be any, but he pretty much ripped all the leaves off. Luckily the roots are still intact, so I went and packed it back down again. But I have a feeling that this is a battle I'm going to lose. And the two male lions are still around, once again one of them following shortly after the other. They have been very active here lately, very noisy, lots of lion activity going on. I haven't seen brother number 3, the one with the black mark on his face, for a while now. I'm not sure what's happened to him. So this is the second one who came on a bit later. Not limping as badly, so that must have just been a temporary injury. Saturday and Sunday were especially hot. It was nearly 40 on Saturday, and then Sunday got up to just over 41. The golden tail isn't really a distinctive feature of the golden-tailed woodpecker, because they all have a golden tail. So you have to look at the markings on the top of the head and also on the face and the chest. So that's Civet 1 going past the trail camera. It's not that far away from the house, but it's still interesting to see how far she travels. The giant eagle owl has been absent for a while, which has given the toads an opportunity to fill the waterhole with tadpoles. Now this scrubhead most likely can't see it. It's almost pitch dark there. Only when the owl moves does the scrubhead actually see what's going on and run away. The black beetle at the base of the bird bath is a ground beetle, which is quite a formidable predatory beetle, which is probably why the toad leaves it alone. So most of the baby toads have left the pond now, and they're all over the garden and into the swimming pool. So this hummerkorp's just looking to pick up a few stragglers. So this African wildcat was quite tentative to begin with. We don't often see them drinking at the waterhole, but once it got over its nervousness, it sat in for quite a long drink. And then early on Tuesday morning we finally had some proper rain. After many false starts with a millimetre here and there, we ended up having over 30 millimetres, and it's been overcast ever since, so the ground is still damp, so that's very good for the grass, which is already starting to poke through. And rain-loving animals immediately started to emerge, like this giant land snail. I found these toads in the swimming pool before the female started laying eggs, so I went and put them in the pond, and when I came back a little while later they were back in the pool and laying eggs. Quite a small scorpion, only a few centimeters long, but still with a very painful sting. Unlike this one, which is the most dangerous one we get in this area, much larger, and you can see by the way it's moving around, much more confident walking around at night without worrying about being preyed on. People have died from the sting, but usually it's just extremely painful for several days. There were quite a few lions close by on Wednesday morning. Only this lioness came for a drink, but there was lots of noise. And later on we did see 3 of them running down the road. One of the more common snakes we get in this area, very mildly venomous but completely harmless. This one was very relaxed. I got quite close to it. Normally they move off when you get close to them, but this one was just enjoying a little bit of time in the what little sun there was. Thanks for watching.